You had the sigh of a broken man, like a man whose spirit is just torn asunder.
Dude, it is 10:22 in the morning and it's 97 degrees
Yeah, it's gonna get worse too.
and it's so bright right now. I should have brought sunglasses.
You need me to get you my sunglasses?
No, I'll survive. We won't be here very long.
All right. You just seem worn down.
Yeah, accurate.
It's it's funny. We don't see each other.
I know.
Huh. All right. I guess this
I'm
is
just fucking like last time, just doing normal people shit, and it's just
boring.
yeah, it's like the same thing. I just look forward to like the weekend.
That's so depressing. Man.
Yeah, it is.
My heart sank.
Yeah. And then like you get to the weekend and you don't really do anything.
Yeah. Your week.
It's like my free time is like, okay, I'm not doing shit, and then it's like gone. And you're like, well, I feel like I wasted that, but
So this is how normal people live.
yeah.
So when we were doing stand up, they were doing what your life is right now.
Exactly.
I feel like it's that on top of everything else. Like I think if everything else wasn't happening and you were doing this, you would just be bored.
Yeah.
But I think that
But at least I'd have things to do. I could like, oh, I'm gonna go see a movie.
right. Oh, I missed that.
I don't know.
Oh no, I want to see Tenet so bad.
I was like, movies,
You
and
wouldn't.
only because of how much they cost.
It's an experience, man. It's like going.
It's not.
no.
It's not that much of an experience though.
It's like going to
Once I
Disneyland.
get to like those 40 things where the seats moves and it sprays water in your face and it smells like you can smell the aroma of the movie,
Yeah.
then I'll pay $17 for a ticket.
Oh
It's-
no.
$17 is way too much, dude.
It's. I think that
No, nothing you can say is gonna make me change my mind.
I wasn't gonna try to change your mind. I don't
Yeah,
give a
you were.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were.
No,
That's
I'm
where
not.
you're-
You don't
yes,
know.
you were.
You don't know where I'm
Oh,
going.
yes,
Then let
I
me keep
do.
talking. Let me keep talking.
Yes, I do.
Where am I going? Where am I
You're
going?
gonna
with
come up with some reason why you think that is reasonable,
this? No,
and in an effort to make me change my mind.
I'm not trying to change your mind.
All right, man.
All right,
Let's
you
hear
ready?
your opinion.
Okay.
That's supposed to change my mind.
It's not gonna change your mind.
I know it's not.
I know it's not either.
But the intention is
It's not the
to
intention.
change minds.
I was just gonna say, I think that movie theaters are gonna become like a club thing. Like you pay for a club membership. It's a membership thing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like going to the gym.
Like Netflix.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get a punch card.
Sure.
And
Whatever.
it's a movie real punch every time you go in.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. You want to make your own theater now? Is that what this is? Are we coming up with a new idea?
We
giving
should. We should.
make our own movie
Socially
theater?
distant, yeah. But there's that weird thing in places like I know like professional sports are wanting to get people back in their stands, but there's that weird thing of like, okay, if we do, we should socially distance people, but how do we do that? Do we just section off seats? Like, but then it depends on how many people are in this group. Like, you shouldn't stop a family from sitting together because they're all in the same household. They don't have to distance from each other.
Yep. And then
So
you
the-
also have knuckleheads who don't give a fuck regardless.
Right. Yeah, especially in sports. Especially if you did football.
I think what we've realized is that this whole experiment with giving people freedom is wrong.
Yeah, we just take
We
it
just
back.
got to. I think we should just take everyone's freedoms.
Yeah, just take it for about 20 years.
Yeah.
2 or 3 decades.
Chill people
And just
out.
let it sink in. Like you fucking had it.
Yeah.
And you let it go.
This is, what's funny is this is the land of the free. People are free to do whatever they
Home of
want.
the brave.
Yep. It's very brave to do what people are doing out there.
Yeah. Typing into their fucking keyboards.
It's
Talking shit to each other. Clackety clackety. Little bastards.
yeah. It's we're doing the worst, right? Out of all of the other countries, all the other countries seem
Yeah.
fine.
That's the rumor.
Ooh, are we going to? Oh, did you lose it? Did you snap? Are we going to conspiracy?
No,
going to?
I didn't.
Are you a QAnon now?
I didn't, but like also like you can't really trust what comes from
anything?
China or Russia.
That's fair.
But like other countries you can trust.
New Zealand,
Yeah.
they seem to have handled it well.
Yeah. But like I always tell people too, like they have a much smaller population
Mm,
and a lesser population density.
right.
So there's fewer people that can get it, and the chances of it spreading are lower just because of
Right.
the makeup of the land.
And they also, socially distanced.
Because like there are what 16 million people in Los Angeles. There's probably 16 million people in New Zealand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
You want me to look how many people in New Zealand?
No, you're doing
Population of
okay.
New Zealand.
I guess do it regardless.
I'm gonna.
2018, the population of New Zealand was 4,885,500.
You could fit 4 New Zealands in Greater Los Angeles.
How many people are? Wait, that was 4 million for New Zealand.
Yeah.
How many are in Los Angeles?
I think it's like 16 million.
That's fucked up.
Population of Los Angeles.
In
Oh, no, I'm
2018,
wrong.
the population of Los Angeles, California was 3,990,000.
But that's just LA.
That's a lot.
That's just Los Angeles.
Yeah,
the
that's
city. So
crazy.
if you counted like the county and Orange County,
What? Yeah.
like that's
Does
that's
this
why I said Greater Los Angeles.
does this change your strategy for comedy? Because I'm sure you've noticed the whole mass exodus stuff and from LA or whatever. Or what are you gonna do?
I don't know, man.
All right.
It almost seems pointless. Like I've been saying this since the beginning of quarantine that for me it feels pointless to be here now.
In California.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still plan on being a comedian.
Yeah.
So what is the plan to be?
I don't have one.
Okay. Good. End of podcast.
Yep.
All right.
Just trying to stay afloat right now.
Let's try to make a plan then. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck for me then. What?
What kind of plan?
I don't know. Like what a plan for? Because I already have my little plan for stand up right now.
That's cool, man.
But I want. I want to do this with you. I want you.
Well, I'm not living in an RV with you.
I don't want you to live with me.
So-
That sounds terrible. You, me, Bo, and Aaliyah. It would be a mess.
No, I'm not doing that.
It'd be insane. It'd be a
Yeah.
good sitcom.
Yeah.
Be interesting, like
Too bad
reality.
we
show.
can't shoot sitcoms right now.
That's- I guess technically.
Do it on Quibi.
Oh God, did you download Quibi?
No,
What's on Quibi?
I don't know.
I know Reno 911. Something
yeah.
about a lady and a horse
I think
fist or
Kevin
something.
Hart's movie.
He hasn't, oh yeah, he's been doing an action movie.
Yeah,
It looks bad.
probably.
Yeah.
It's probably like that movie he did with The Rock.
Which one?
That Central Intelligence movie.
Oh, that was really
but
bad.
Just more
More Kevin
more
Hart
Kevin
focus.
Hart.
Yeah. A plan. No, I don't want you to live in that fucking
Dude,
RV with me.
I don't know. I would say, I'd move somewhere, but where am I gonna move? Where it's gonna be better for me?
For comedy?
Yeah.
New York? No?
Are they even opening stuff right now?
That's Holland and Powers' plan. Go to New York.
Have fun, dude. New York sucks as a location.
Yeah,
Yeah, the winters are terrible. The summers are hot as fuck.
it's fair.
I don't want to live there.
It's fair, and it seems like it's about to get like New York in the '70s again, where you could be stabbed at any moment, and taxi driver is a real thing. What's his name? Not Jack Nicholson? Fucking Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of crazy Robert De Niros, young Robert De Niros running around New York City.
Dude, I was at work and the kid was watching an Elmo video. And on the Elmo video, they had a taxi pull up, and the taxi driver was like Robert De Niro from Taxi,
Like they were clearly making that.
making that reference. And I was like, damn.
That's
like,
awesome.
That's a deep cut.
I like that. The kids don't know.
No, not at all.
He's not doing the, you're talking to me like he's not doing the gun thing,
Didn't
right?
say anything. Just was the taxi.
Clearly
driver.
the taxi driver.
Yeah.
I really wish they added a scene where they just cut to him in the mirror.
Mhm.
What's the quote again?
I
You're
don't
talking
know.
to
I
me.
don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
You never seen Taxi
I
Driver?
don't think so.
You would.
It was on. I think it was on Netflix, and I was thinking about watching it, but I was like, dude, a 2-hour and 46-minute.
Martin
movie.
Scorsese.
All right.
It's Martin Scorsese.
I mean, I watched the fucking, what was it called? The Apartment. The fucking, what was the one? that he did? The Irishman.
Irishman. That took me chunks.
I watched that all in one sitting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then you could do Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
Taxi Driver, if anything, is going to be very relevant to today, actually, which is... Do you know what's fucking scary is how relevant the Boondocks is?
Mm.
Have you watched it recently?
Mm-mm.
Have you watched it at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
You should... Is that how the rest of this podcast is going?
I'm still waking up, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
I've been up
This
since
is my
6.
first cup of coffee.
How many cups of coffee do you drink every day?
It depends on the day.
That's unhealthy.
No, I mean maybe.
Yeah,
don't
no, it
care.
is. No?
I don't care.
You're
at
so
all.
broken.
I don't care. I just like coffee, dude.
Okay. I'm not saying you can't like coffee, man. You got
I
that-
know.
That
Plus,
bean.
I don't care if you think I can like coffee or
I
not.
know. You don't care about anything in anybody. Snap,
Yeah,
snap,
uh-huh.
hair flip. I
Yeah.
get it. You're,
If I had it, I would, dude.
you should grow out your hair.
I can't.
No, it's coming.
But
It'll look bad,
it's
but
so thin.
exactly.
It won't.
No, it'll be fun for me.
No. No.
Why not?
I think if anything, I actually just need to shave this top part and let the horseshoe grow.
Yeah. I'll watch.
Be
I'll
like
watch
my
that.
dad.
Oh, does he? I don't
Uh-huh.
remember. Yeah. Why don't you just? I don't know. Can you just laser it then? Because you having to shave it all the time.
I mean, I should just shave it more consistently, but
You should get Keeps. We should be
what is
sponsored.
that?
You never seen Keeps? You never seen?
No.
Basically, it's like a hair growth thing. You never watched Two Bears, One Cave?
But I don't want to grow my hair.
Why not?
I don't need it.
Yeah, but I want to see what you look like with long
Well,
hair.
let's just get a computer program to fucking add hair. I mean, you could switch the hairstyle. And
Yeah, but it's
give me
way
an
funnier.
afro
It's way funnier to watch you go through the process of growing out hair.
of humiliating not being able to.
No, I mean you use Keeps. You grow out a beautiful long
But
locks.
like my hairline is already
It'll
this far
f-
back.
it'll fix it.
No, it won't.
Oh, come on.
I don't think it does.
You're being a
that.
negative
I don't think it
Nancy.
works like that.
Why are you being?
I
a
think it
negative
just makes
Nancy?
it grow in thicker where it is. That's why when they tell you when you start to see it to go immediately.
Oh, just start doing it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you fucking get on
Because
that?
I didn't care.
You care a little
I was
bit.
bald when I found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when
Ah.
I was bald and then like I just got lazy and would grow back and be like, oh shit, my hairline's going back,
And then here we are.
and here we are.
But I mean, just for like my own entertainment, though, it would be really funny for me if you would do that. I'm glad we have that understanding.
We should change this to the coffee podcast.
Because you're just gonna be drinking lots of coffee.
Yeah,
Man, you look so broken down.
tired. I told you I was tired.
God damn. Yeah, I see it. It's all good though.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need me to help you with, little buddy?
No.
How is living next to Jonathan?
It's cool. We'll just like hit each other up and be like, yo, you want to play a game?
That sounds
Like,
about
yeah.
right. But you guys don't go into the same room to do that. You just.
Yeah, we do.
I thought you guys have to jack into the
It
Matrix.
depends
and-
on the game.
What game can we play in the same room?
None that you would like
Okay. Such as.
with your fucking slow twitch ass.
What does that mean?
Playing games ass.
Are you using gamer insults at me? Was
Not
that
really.
is that gamer nigger? Is that what that slow twitch?
You slow twitch motherfucker.
What does that mean?
I was more making reference to like fast twitch. Remember like when fast twitch, slow twitch muscles were like a thing? And that radio host got hired over it because he said black people have fast twitch
Oh
muscles.
yeah. Okay, so you're implying that I have slow twitch muscles.
When it comes to video games, for sure.
That's probably.
Yeah.
I could not argue
And that's
with
the
that.
kind of games that you need are like slow twitch. Like, oh, let me think about this. Where do I jump next? Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Let me figure out this pattern instead of like
Yeah.
adapting to the game. But fucking dumb, dude. The games that you like are so stupid.
I don't even like games.
Yeah, but you like some games. You like Aladdin.
Well, my Sega Genesis a lot.
Yeah.
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 I'm saying,
That's
dude.
not slow twitch.
Okay.
No, I'm about to talk out of my ass because I don't know anything about video games, and I'm pretty sure a whole litany of.
Compared to other games, it is.
That's fair, but
That's
that's
not even like reactionary. It's just
It's memory.
It's pattern. Yeah. It's,
memory and pattern. But it's fun. So like, isn't that the whole
You've
point?
never even been close to beating it. How is that fun?
I got to the Cave of Wonders, escaping the
and
Cave of
what's
Wonders.
the end of the game?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It took me 20-something, like 27 years to finish Toy Story on Sega Genesis, but when I finished it, it was
I bet you if you go to YouTube, just type in like Aladdin Sega Genesis,
yeah.
you could just watch someone play
I
it
have to
through.
earn it.
No, you'll never earn it. That's the thing about those
I-
games. That's what's stupid about those old games like that.
Why?
Because they're not meant to be beaten.
Yeah, they are. I beat Toy Story. It just took a really long time. It was satisfying. Well,
But it shouldn't take that long. That's my point.
oh, it shouldn't be, challenging.
Not for 20-something years, no.
Yeah, those games were not made for
I should be able
children.
to beat it within a year.
Really?
Before the next version comes out.
I think you would be able to do that. I think you'd be able to do that if they had pause, like if they could save it, but you can't save the game, so you just have to start from the very beginning.
Exactly.
Over and over.
That's my point.
Yeah, but
It's fucking poorly made.
no, I mean,
And I bet you those end levels are fucking so stupid.
they were the last one was very easy.
It was very
It
easy.
was super easy.
But you didn't make it to the end. Oh, on Toy Story. I'm talking about Aladdin.
Oh yeah, I haven't made it to the Toy Story's ending was really easy.
Oh, yeah. Because that's probably more made for kids.
The very end to let them like if they get this far, it's like here you go.
Just in general.
Okay.
I think Toy Story is probably a newer game than Aladdin as well.
It would
If
have
I had
been.
to guess.
Yeah, because Aladdin came out in '94.
The movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, who knows when the game came out.
we can look it up. Will.
Yeah, you could.
All right, I will.
You absolutely could.
You're
do
so fucking sassy this morning.
that.
Aladdin, Sega Genesis.
According to Wikipedia, Disney's Aladdin is a platform game based in the 1992 film of the same name developed by Virgin Games USA.
The game was released by Sega for the Sega Genesis on November 11, 1993.
93, and then Toy Story?
Toy Story, Sega Genesis.
According to Wikipedia, Toy Story is a side-scrolling platform game released by Disney Interactive Studios in 1995 for the Sega Genesis,
So
Super
2 whole
Nintendo
years.
Entertainment System.
So yeah, they released Aladdin, and then people were like, "This game's really fucking hard."
Yeah.
And then when they were like, "All right, we're gonna make a Toy Story game," they're like, "All right, we should make it at least like doable." Because I remember the Toy Story game that you're talking about. I think I played it on a Nintendo though.
I think that the Aladdin game is doable.
Do it then.
I just don't feel like it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not motivated. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not motivated. I'm working on Spanish.
Oh okay.
Which, man, you fucked up by giving up on Spanish, bro.
Nah, I'm pretty over it, dude.
Right? Why?
I don't know.
All right. I think it's going to be helpful.
I'm just over it. I don't know what to tell you. I have no reason. I'm just over it.
I'm telling you, man, when the apocalypse hits, the shit hits the fan.
It ain't
bro.
gonna matter, dude.
You don't know Spanish? You don't know how to get
It
those
ain't gonna matter.
coconuts?
It ain't gonna matter.
How you going to get coconuts, dog?
Dude,
The Mexicans have all the coconuts.
I have a machete. Okay.
to open my coconut.
Yeah.
Okay, so I speak in Spanish to get the coconuts, the Mexican coconuts, and then,
And then I'll
you
kill
use the
the
machete.
Mexicans, yeah.
Right. That
Yeah.
was the white way to think of that. Right, you're right.
and take all their shit. What the fuck? Dude, you gotta learn to survive in the dog eat dog world, my friend.
That's man. White people are not collaborative creatures. You guys are all about
Ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no sense of like community. The only sense of community is just hatred for other communities.
Only in your church.
What is it?
But even then, I feel like people would break down. Everybody's like, let's meet in the church. And then somebody else would go in and be like, give me all your fucking shit.
I can see that. Well, they would have guns. Or they would all have guns.
They have pitchforks.
And fucking what is the tiki torches?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to stay positive, so I'm trying not to dwell on all of it. But November nervouses me.
Nervous as you?
Yeah.
I think you mean unnerves.
Yeah, but like language doesn't matter anymore.
There's nobody to vote for.
Nervouses.
Who are you gonna vote for?
I don't know.
You gonna vote for Biden?
There's this.
Fucking pedophile ass.
Is that a thing? I don't know what all the
no
things
idea.
are. Yeah, you could say that.
Everybody's a pedophile.
Everyone's a
dude.
pedophile.
It's weird how like once you start making a certain amount of money, apparently you just become attracted to children.
Yeah,
That's amazing, huh?
it's
Funny how that works.
It's an interesting thing. I think I want to keep my threshold low then.
Dude, if I had Bill Gates money, people could say that I fuck dogs every day. I don't give a shit. Those people can suck my dick.
Or the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have $100 billion.
Ellen,
What about her?
I want to know your thoughts because there's so many.
I don't even know where she. I have since we last talked. It was the last thing I heard about it.
Apparently, there's allegations of racial discrimination and sexual assault or something.
Within the show, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily her per se.
I see. I don't know.
It's hard to tell because they go allegations against Ellen, and that could be the show,
Yeah.
or it could be her. You know what I mean?
So never have a show named after you.
Yeah,
then
yeah. Never sell your name.
I hear there's a petition to make Eric Andre Ellen.
Oh God.
But it's just they keep Ellen. They keep the exact same format. It's just Eric
It's
Andre.
still called Ellen.
Yeah, it's just Eric Andre in like a one of those blonde wigs.
Oh my God, that'd be so funny, dude.
If they did that,
They would never.
they should.
They would never.
This is the thing. This is why those types of those like suit businessmen don't get it. They don't understand that is brilliant.
Yeah.
That, like if they made that move, if let's say Ellen really did whatever I don't know, but she did something.
But then you
awful.
have like Tide calling CBS and being like, "Listen, we were gonna have an ad for you during your break during the show, but not when he puts his balls on his desk, bro. Like I'm not."
Then get Manscaped or whatever. Get
Yeah,
other
yeah.
like get things that are
All those podcast
yeah.
companies that are
That's smart. Like
Yeah.
Barstool Sports seems to be fine, and they say horrific shit, don't they?
didn't the owner of that like rape someone?
Probably. I don't know.
Everybody rapes everybody at this point.
It is weird, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Especially when that stuff about like with Brian Callen came out.
yeah. What did he do or
And
not do?
Apparently, I don't know. Somebody accused him of rape.
Like old school.
Yeah. And like, but it was like years ago. And then he went on his Instagram and was just like, this never happened.
Yeah.
And like, what happened to like due process? And like if something happened, then let's figure it out, but let's do it the right way. You know,
Right.
not just fucking raking me across the coals online when I don't
That's-
even get a chance to defend myself.
That's the thing about it is, as soon as you accuse somebody, it's done.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah. And then like Chris D'Elia, like, dude, to be honest, I'm surprised that he's still gone.
What? Okay. Speaking of that, it's so like it's constant, and so I can't keep. But when you said Chris D'Elia, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I should not have forgotten that Chris D'Elia was accused of
Sexual misconduct.
with
yeah.
underage children. I shouldn't have
Yeah.
forgotten that, but I totally did.
Yeah. But it doesn't seem like any like physical meeting. It
Right.
was like they messaged him and then he was being creepy, like emailing them or messaging them.
This
And then when they were like, but I'm 16, I didn't see him even respond anytime after he found out that they were underage.
He stopped.
He stopped talking to them from what I saw.
Right. So let's preface this. If we're going with that narrative, because that's what we have to say now, because I don't know what's real.
Yeah.
If we're going with the narrative that is what happened, I would say leave him alone. Why did this need to happen?
Yeah.
And
Unless he was like, "Oh, I don't care, you're 16. Like, come up,
Right.
let's
That would
mess
be
around."
inappropriate.
Yeah.
But
people are mad because these were like fans of his also. And so like they would message him and then he would basically, I don't want to say use
his skills.
his status
Right.
or like use what he worked
But
for
that is
12 years of his life.
Literally, status is how you gain. It's.
I agree. It's like why did I get to this position then? To have no notoriety or whatever?
Right.
Like no
That's a thing. That's
No
a thing.
pull?
That's a thing that people. That's a cliche that most male comics start comedy to get laid, to like learn how to talk to girls. That's a thing,
Yeah.
and it's like it's so complicated because I get the status thing. When you're a rich, famous person, you're talking to someone who is impressionable. I get how that's something to be concerned about, but at the same time, it's like
Who are you going to meet that's at the same level as you?
it's
Right?
crazy, all of it.
Like you're just gonna, I guess I have to marry an actress now,
Yeah,
or like another famous. Like, why can't I?
just be a person.
Yeah.
It's so.
But that's the thing. Like, what am I supposed to like meet someone, and then not be like, oh, by the way, I'm a really successful comedian.
Yeah.
But you're just supposed to leave that out, and then I have to go to work. Oh, where do you work? I work at the fucking Troubadour doing a show down there. 300 people, no big deal. It's like what? Like, and you're not supposed to use that to impress people? Get the
Right.
fuck out of here. That's the whole point of becoming what you did. I mean, there's the art, there's the art part, the creative part, but like,
especially as a comedian of all the time. That's another thing that
you want to get noticed.
Yes. This isn't to say that everything that all of these comics are now getting thrown into the fire are appropriate. But I think what people don't understand about stand-up comedy is that that's kind of the world of stand-up. It is insane. You hear all these stories about Richard Pryor doing cocaine and lighting himself on fire, and Lenny Bruce going to jail, and Sam Kinison being Sam Kinison.
It's a wild business.
It really is. It is what makes you drawn to that person in the first place, is that they're fucking crazy and that they're going to say and do
whether
crazy
you realize
shit.
it or not,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
And that's part of why these people are good at what they do, is because there's something wrong with them, including myself. All of us. There's something wrong with us. That's what makes a good comedian in many ways, is someone being kind of off.
Yeah.
And now, like, fuck, man, who knows in 10, 20 years what stupid shit we have said on this podcast that I'm sure could then, right? Because oh man, I was working out a bit about this actually, that what's up?
10 years from now, they're going to be like, look, on this podcast right here,
Yeah.
they were talking about how it's okay to exploit women.
Just like
using your power.
Manipulating what you're saying. It's really frustrating. And
putting your face onto a speech that you never gave.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's like we could say anything we want, but they can just create.
Yeah.
They can make us say whatever.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
like that's the risk you take as somebody that's trying to be like.
I agree, but now it's past that somebody's trying to be famous. Any random person can become famous. Like those the gun people on the lawn. You remember those? Not a fan of those people. However, they should not be famous right now. Not to say that they're famous right now, because everyone's forgotten about it at this point. Infamous. But like I shouldn't have known about that in a weird way.
Right.
Like as a human being living
in California.
I don't even know.
Where was that? Like New Jersey?
Some complete state.
Yeah.
Like as a human being, I should be able to understand my surroundings and write letters and get like I should not be able to get that much information that fast.
Email's fine, but like Twitter, it's weird how like, dude, I'll go to Twitter to like get news before
the news.
I don't really watch the news, but like I know that like, I have to wait till 6 o'clock for the news.
Right.
It's 3 o'clock. I'll just go on Twitter and fucking see what's going on.
And it's so much. It's
bit. Too much.
It's too much.
Oh, yeah.
The bit is that people say they want you to be yourself until it's inconvenient for them.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been working, this idea of, I've been bitching at it with other friends, where
Excuse
sorry,
me. Fucking embarrassing.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta
I'm a
let
man.
Yeah. I feel like that's what you sound like when you come.
No.
That's what I sound like when I come.
No, I'm pretty quiet.
Really?
Pretty quiet.
That's like the ending last spurt of a diarrhea shit.
Yeah. I think mine's more of like a release, though.
I'm listening.
Like,
really?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'll have what he's having.
Yeah.
Get that joke? It's a reference to
Milk that cum.
All right.
Yeah. When Harry Met Sally.
Jesus fucking
Thank
Christ.
you.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie, but I know that reference.
Same. Nobody
How
knows.
awesome of a movie, or like of
a moment.
So iconic.
Yeah. There's a lot of those where people don't. There's a lot of people who haven't seen Star Wars, especially young people, who still know Luke, I am your father, or whatever bullshit.
Well, they're stupid.
Yes.
They should watch Star Wars.
Wow. The bit, are complaining about things. So, you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was bitching to some other friends about this, about how like people would tell me to be myself, Then I would start being myself.
Uh-huh.
Then they would be like, "Well, that's weird. So stop. Don't do that, though." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"All right." And then
Yeah.
I'm depressed. And they're like, "Stop being fucking depressed. Be yourself." And I'm like, "All right." And then I'm being and it goes in this loop.
Yeah.
And it gets on my nerves. And it's like this. I think this is what people don't get about comedy and comedians. You just let them be them. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't need your advice, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it works for you, and leave everybody alone.
I think the leave everybody alone thing is important for everybody.
That's why, I hated when. I mean, even before this, I hated it when like comics would like, here's this bit. What do you think about this bit? And it's like, why do you care what I think? Like, just do it, and like,
I disagree with you there.
just do it, and then, dude, I don't think in my 4 or 5 years of comedy, whatever, free BC, like somebody's been like, here's a bit. Do you think it's funny? And then they tell it to me. I've never laughed. Ever.
I think it's
Ever. I've never been like, oh yeah, that's a good one. I'll be like, oh, you should try it on stage. That's always my response because I'm like, I don't know. Like to me, it wasn't funny. Like right here, but
I think it's the way they're going about it. Are they performing the joke to you?
gross.
It's like if
they're like, if they tell me they're gonna do a bit, or like I've been working on this bit where this is this, I'm like I'm tuning out.
So when I just did that about the looping thing,
Yeah,
you tuned
but
out.
you were
to
making
that.
a point.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
what
was
I mean.
that was different though.
But that's what I mean about. I think it depends on how you bring up the joke. So I'm talking about the concept and
Yeah.
the philosophy of the joke, not telling you
Yeah,
the joke.
yeah,
So I think like talking about it in that capacity is fine.
yeah. I guess.
All right, Mr. Fucking Contrarian.
But it's like, what are you looking for me from me?
Your perspective of the idea or concept.
But it's about your perspective.
Right, but sometimes it's good to bounce off ideas. Unless you want to live in your own echo chamber. Unless you want to jerk yourself off in your little tiny room. Your little
No, I
apartment.
just
You're jerking off on both.
like my
Just masturbating.
ideas to like my jokes to be my own for the most part, and like my ideas.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, maybe.
Anytime somebody's been like, "Oh, like try like talk about this," and I'll like talk about, I'm like, it just doesn't feel right.
I gave you. I did the Bye Felicia thing, and that helped.
Yeah,
It's another perspective.
but after you saw the joke on stage
yeah,
several times,
yeah.
and
A
I
lot
wasn't-
of times,
and I wasn't
actually.
like, "Hey, so I'm working on this bit, right? Here's the bit." I don't even remember the joke now.
you did bring it up to me. You said that you were having an issue because people were reacting poorly to
Right,
saying
and this is that philosophy thing,
Right.
that you're talking about.
Yeah. And so I agree. You need to see it on stage. You need to see it a lot of times on stage. And it needs to be brought up in the philosophy or the concept. Like the joke itself is you just performing at me. So I agree. But like the discussion of the philosophy of the joke and with the context of
yeah.
the scene.
But if you don't know the joke,
yeah,
you can't have that conversation.
that's
If you haven't seen me do it the way I already do it,
right.
I don't know. I have no frame of reference to like what you're going for, and I doubt you're gonna do it the same on stage the way you just did it to me,
Right.
unless you're a sociopath.
There's a lot of those in comedy.
Yeah, there is.
A lot running around.
Yeah, that's the whole keep to yourself thing.
Yeah, I think that everyone should probably keep to themselves right now.
Yeah. Well,
But-
obviously,
I got called a monkey. Did I tell you that?
that's cool, man.
Yeah. This lady.
That's such an old school racial.
She
like,
started acting. She started like, for
Oh,
real. Yeah. She went all
no.
out with her shit, man.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's the world we're living in right now, where I can say that and you're not surprised at all. You should be surprised. You know that,
Did
right?
she make noises too?
Yeah. Yes.
Ooh, ooh,
Yes.
ah,
Absolutely.
you fucking monkey.
Yes. 100%. Exactly what you're picturing right now.
Just walking out of a fucking
No.
CVS.
Great. It was so I was sorry. I should add this some context to it. If I was just walking
fuck,
out of
dude.
Chase Bank and there's you fucking monkey, you monkey, like that would be really crazy.
But
No,
you were swinging from the trees,
I was
picking bugs out of kids' hair and shit.
I was driving down by where was it? You know the Albertsons? I think it's on Troutwine, Van Buren.
I don't really go that way.
It is over there. And there was a big old Trump thing on the corner. They had huge flags, Blue Lives Matter, Trump flag, whatever. And there was one lone girl with a Black Lives Matter thing on a piece of cardboard. And I was like, I cannot let her sit out there alone. So I went out there.
Oh,
with
dude,
her.
you certainly can.
Yes, you can, but I couldn't.
Hilarious. Okay, go on.
And so then the monkey stuff started happening because I was out there.
They just called you a monkey.
Yeah, they're talking about how I needed to stop my ghetto language speak. I'm not joking.
Were you like conversing with them?
I got my equipment. I said, hey guys, I'm trying to have a reasonable dialogue with you. And then they all started scream. It was ridiculous. Dude, they all started at the same time. And I said, guys, I'll actually listen to what you're saying, but you're all yelling at the same time. So I can't understand what you're saying. You're a monkey. You're all ghetto hood. Like, they're insane.
Damn.
The like, it made me.
I feel like you should have just killed those people. Where's your gun, man?
I did make a
Kill them.
I did make a very mean joke. I said I guess they don't want to listen or they have a reasonable dialogue. It's all good. I'm gonna solve racism by impregnating all their daughters, and then we'll no, it's okay. Then we'll have mixed.
And they didn't say shit.
They kept yelling, but even the Black Lives Matter people were like, "Whoa, dude, hold on now. All right, hey now, let's put the brakes on it."
Did more people show up?
Yeah.
More Black Lives Matter people?
Mm-hmm. And then it became a thing. But
And then you left. You just incited violence and left.
no, I stayed.
You were just like, I'm going to fucking impregnate all your daughters out of wedlock, and then
And
left.
all right, you guys deal with this now. This fucking hornet's nest that I just hit.
You're the phantom. The Black Lives Phantom.
But it was seeing it, because I haven't gone to any of those types of protests where they're yelling back and forth. I was doing other things.
I would never be involved in one of those things.
You know what? I'm never going to do that again, because these people were like really mentally ill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
But it's seeing them in a seeing them in that way.
Groupthink, bro.
These people are for real.
You really need to read 1984.
I don't want to.
No, you really do. It's like
I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night.
yeah, you will. It's fine. It's more of like, damn, he saw it. Like he called it.
Yeah, I mean, I told you about We Live in Public.
Yeah,
You watched that, did you?
yeah, we did. We watched it together.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Huh. What'd you think?
Um.
Is it compared to 1984 or 89?
Well, they're two completely different things. 'Cause
Batman
1984 is
1984.
a non-fiction.
Right.
Fiction.
Fiction. It's fiction. Well,
Fiction.
I mean,
it's fake.
not anymore.
It's a made-up story though.
It was.
Characters all made up.
Maybe.
So
Maybe he had a premonition and he put it
but
on
like
paper.
whereas like the other one is more of a documentary.
This is true.
And they tried to play it off like as an experiment, but there's lots of holes in that quote unquote experiment. So
That's fair. Regardless.
I think the message was proper,
right.
but I think as far as like a real like true study
Right.
into the effect of
Social media and all that.
yeah.
That's fair. Ultimately, though, I'm just never gonna like.
Sorry, I'm so smart, bro.
Yeah, okay. That I'm just never gonna interact with that
College
way.
ruined me.
What?
Intelligence ruined me.
What do you mean?
It's like you know, just like look at that shit and be like, whoa. I have to be like, there's a problem there. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
It's like just notice those small things that like
Yeah.
that goes against the scientific method.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna keep showing us how smart you are. How many books have you read, Will?
Dude, so many. I read a book this year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What book?
The Witcher.
Oh,
It's a fantasy book.
you've completely changed. Like when you say that within the context of I'm picturing you reading some sort of dissertation, something that's gonna teach you things.
A journal, a scientific journal.
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah,
you
I
said
haven't
you
picked
read.
up one of those since college.
Yeah, you read The Witcher.
Yeah.
You
was
read
good.
You read stories about knights and dragons and fire breathing things.
He's a Witcher.
Uh huh. What does that mean?
And he's like a
Does he wear the pointy hat?
no.
No.
He's like a monster hunter essentially. Did you not watch the Netflix show?
No,
Oh, dude, you should watch it. It's good. Fucking
I don't want to do that.
Superman. Who plays Superman?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the Witcher. He's really good.
All
It's
right.
based off a video game.
Well, you're making me.
Well, that's based off the book.
Okay, so we're getting a book based off of a So there's a book, then a video game,
Yeah.
then a
TV series.
TV series.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
finishing.
how good it is, dude.
All right, I'm finishing She-Ra first.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cartoon.
Oh yeah, you've been into your anime.
It's on my shit, dog. Oh, I've been on my She-Ra, and then after that, I'm gonna watch Legend of Korra. But
I just have YouTube right now.
oh yeah,
I don't
sure.
have any streaming services, but I am definitely going to finish The Sopranos soon. By the way, do you have The Sopranos?
Uh-huh.
The whole thing?
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to borrow Boondocks as well?
I think I've seen most of Boondocks. How many seasons are there?
There's 4 seasons.
I think I've seen the majority of it.
When's
but
the last time you watched it?
it's been a while.
Watch it again and watch your fucking head explode.
All right, well, let me finish The Sopranos.
Okay, well that's gonna take a while.
I'll binge it pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, it's in the shed. We'll grab it.
All right.
The
shed.
Yeah, it's where I. Never mind. It's in the shed, and
Where you
you know. You know.
fuck your dog.
You're trying to make me the Burt Kreischer of this podcast. Is what you're doing.
No. You're black. I could never.
That's fair. He baffles.
You have
me.
immunity. You know that? Like you're like if you're on Survivor,
Mhm.
if they put a black person on Survivor, they'd be like they always have immunity now. They can't be voted off.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before.
Yeah.
Before you wouldn't even have found a black
Yeah.
dude on Survivor.
They're like, you know what? Let's just not get a black dude so we don't have to eliminate him and we don't have to deal with that.
Apparently, there was a big hullabaloo about the first black bachelor. Like people were upset or something
Why? Because they give them all fat white chicks.
because he's black. Hold on. First black bachelor.
Just imagine all the fuckers. Oh, dude. I just imagine like all the women that they choose are just like stereotypical like black dude preferences.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure just because he would have been with a bunch of white women too.
he would just chose one of them.
No, they're the interracial stuff at all. People were mad about the interracial relationship that would then occur.
They were?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Wait,
people are
white
racist.
people were
yes.
mad or black people were mad?
White people. I don't think black people watch The Bachelor. I don't think they give
women,
a fuck.
Black women.
I think we're at a place now where black women don't give a
they're
fuck.
over that. Yeah.
I think because I generally, obviously, you're gonna have people that are upset, but like, I think we're at a place where black women are like, I'm gonna fuck white dudes, so I don't care.
Right. Or Asian dudes.
Or Asian dudes.
Hey.
I think the only people that are mad are just old white people at this
Yeah.
point. They're like, we can't do this mixing stuff. It's like, what?
You want more brown people in this country? Like, yeah, actually, that'd be cool.
That'd be really nice.
That'd be cool.
I did I ever tell you about the lady at the Hideaway who did the whole anti-mixing thing?
Was she a comic?
No,
Oh.
she was just that would have been
That would have been awesome.
yeah, especially if she was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was before a show, was when I actually interacted with people, and something about interracial relationships came up, and she was like, "Oh, I just don't, I don't want to talk about that." And I was like, "Oh, why?" And she said, "Well, I just disagree with it. I don't think it's okay, but I don't want to talk about that." And it's like, "No, why do
You know
you?"
what's weird is she's totally fine with like her mixed dog breed that gave her a tiny little Chihuahua weenie dog, like I have.
Yeah,
They're totally fine with that, but a black
But
guy and a white
it's
woman,
abomination.
absolutely not.
what's weird to me is that she knows she's wrong.
Yeah,
That's the part.
she's having cognitive dissonance.
That seems like the country right now. Just a big umbrella of cognitive dissonance where
Yes.
it feels like most people, even though they know that they're being extreme or they're being
Yeah.
crazy or whatever.
Or there's the people that are like in support of like the what do you
Police?
call no like the other side, like in support of Black Lives Matter, but to the point where it's like pump the brakes a little bit, dude.
Where it's getting, and I'm not going to use. I'm not even going to say the name of the group. That some Portland. I don't even want to say it right now.
Oh, yeah.
But I know what you're saying.
I'm just talking about like normal people on social media.
That are
There's virtue signaling. At
right,
this
virtues.
point.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, virtue signal.
They're just like showing, like, I still like black people. It's
Yeah,
like, dude,
yeah.
if you do, then we know.
Yeah. The what is it? The hashtag our fault or whatever the fuck. The black and white.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The one with Aaron Paul and the gang. Oh, you didn't see this?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Will, you need to. Can we bring this up on your?
I don't have internet.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
I take responsibility. That's what it is.
I take responsibility.
I
for
take
what?
for racism.
Oh, that's not my fault. Why would I take responsibility for that?
Well, here it is.
That's not on me.
Have you seen? God damn it. It's so basically it's a bunch of celebrities.
Oh, Aaron Paul, fucking calm down, dude. Yeah, he looks like he's about to cry. It's like, dude, you haven't talked to a black person since Breaking Bad. Okay,
There weren't any black people on Breaking Bad. Think about that.
Wasn't Gus? He was black.
He was Mexican. He was from Mexico. Well, I'm sure
in
he's
the show, but like the actor, I mean, he was black.
I'm sure he's mixed. Sure. The fact that you can do that, the fact that you can say, no, Gus. No, Gus.
The one dude, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it is, yeah.
It's
all. I don't think that's a line of work for black people, though.
fair enough. But it's
They do crack, weed.
I appreciate the it's hard because it's like this is coming off so disingenuous.
Right.
I appreciate you saying this. This needs to be
The
said.
sentiment is right.
Yeah, but the way it feels so masturbatory.
Yeah.
Like, you're making this about
and even
you.
like non-celebrities. I'm just talking about like regular ass people.
Yeah.
That feel like they have to like come to bat or go to bat for like anybody that is.
You were about to say colored?
No. I was gonna like lower class or like
Yeah.
lesser. I don't want to say lesser than them, but then they're doing this weird thing where like that person's not as good as me. I have to stand up for them. So it's like
it's you know what it is it's still about them.
yeah.
It's like the best to me, the best way to go about it is to say, what do you need? You fucking do it with me all the time.
What? Whoa,
You always
dude.
sorry.
Calm down. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was a compliment. It was a compliment. You come up to me and you say, "Hey, what can I do?" And I'm like, "You could probably do this." And you're like, "All right, I'll."
What the fuck? Because what the hell is going on, dude?
I don't know. Weird.
Google, you crazy bitch.
Anytime black shit comes up, generally speaking, you just say, "Hey, what can I do so I don't come off like an asshole?"
Oh yeah.
That's really all you need to do, and it's with this level of talking to me like I'm a fucking person, where this overacting, it's like you're still treating me like I'm not a person.
Yeah.
It reminds me of you saw Get
Where
Out.
it's like they don't know someone that's like in the thick of it.
Yeah.
They like any black person they know is safe. Let's be they know Denzel Washington
fine.
and fucking Morgan Freeman.
They got
and
guards.
They call him up and you're like, "Hey, you worried about the fucking cops?" And they're like, "No, I'm Morgan Freeman, bitch.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?"
Whereas me it's like genuinely
Yeah, you're not a
safe.
famous person.
No, well, I'm infamous now
Sure.
in Redlands
Yeah.
on that particular corner
Yeah.
on a specific days. when
Yeah.
I'm there.
Yeah. Are you going out today?
No.
Good. It's too
Why?
hot.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. But
Sunday is the Lord's Day.
but I don't understand how they're not getting it by this point. Like even when Jordan Peele came out with Get Out, when he does that moment with I would have voted for Obama for a third term. It's like you all clapped and applauded for this movie and you clearly weren't paying attention to what he was saying.
Right.
You're doing the thing. You're saying I would have voted for Obama for a third term. That's what you're saying.
Right.
And
They didn't get the irony.
they don't. They
Yeah.
really fucking don't
The
get it.
satire.
God damn, man. Yeah,
Dude, I think not too long ago I rewatched that episode of Atlanta. Did we talk about this with Teddy?
yeah.
Did we talk about it
Not on this.
again? Dude,
It's great.
it's so creepy.
It's super creepy and hilarious.
And again, fucking Darius, such a good actor. That guy is.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it where like I've seen him in like 2 or 3 other things since Get Out and Atlanta, and he's been like completely different characters, and you're like, holy shit.
Have you seen Sorry to Bother You?
Is that him?
Yeah, the main character.
Oh, okay. I need to watch that because I know that movie and I know the premise.
Will.
So
Of-
yeah, okay. All right.
Of Sopranos, Boondocks, The
Do you
Witcher.
have that too?
I do not. I'll get it.
All right.
I will. I need.
Yeah,
to
I know
get
it's
it.
online somewhere. Well, I can find it.
Yeah, but I still need to get it regardless.
I'm a fucking computer genius.
All right. That is the. Because you can order shit on Amazon. Good for you. Oh, good for you.
I fucking made our website. It stays up to date, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't check it.
It's really easy. I copy and paste most shit.
Well, there you go. How are we doing? Are our numbers good?
They're fantastic, Aaron.
Nice.
Ever growing,
We're so good.
exponential growth.
Man, we're amazing.
If anybody asks,
We're gonna be famous.
we are famous. People just don't know it yet.
That's what it is.
That's the secret, man.
Yeah. That's what
The
it is.
law of attraction.
Just decide that.
Have you ever made a vision board?
No. I'm not gonna make a vision board. Don't shake your head at me. It's not gonna convince me to make a vision board.
I would never try to convince you to make it. Do I seem like the kind of person that believes in vision boards?
No. You seem like you would
Exactly.
burn vision boards for fun.
Yeah.
You'd sneak into someone's house and
Yeah.
then rip it up like you're
Yeah.
the Grinch, but for people's dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll just leave them glue. And be like, here, you can put it back together if you want.
Tough love.
Envision that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh! And I just fucking. What's
Fly
Michael
it.
Jackson's move?
What? The
one where he goes
moonwalk?
back- Yeah, moonwalk out the fucking door.
Man. The world's so crazy.
Mm-hmm. That could totally happen right now.
Yeah, people wouldn't be
If
surprised.
someone was like, someone broke into my house, fucking tore up my vision board, left me glue, told me to put it back together, and then moonwalked out of my house, people would be like, okay, let me write this down.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the news.
Yeah.
And then we'll
6
remember it for
days.
and then you'll forget in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
I can totally crazy shit is happening constantly.
If that really does happen, then we're living in a simulation, and they've just figured out that algorithm that
To make
that
them-
Amazon has,
Yeah.
where like they just hear you say shit and it just pops up.
God damn it.
That's real, right? Like we're all in agreement that that's a real thing.
What?
Where like if you and I are talking right now, right? It's being recorded into my computer, and then like
Or our phones or whatever.
our phones are always listening.
Yeah.
And you just say something, and so that gets fed into the algorithm, and it gets connected to your bank account because that's connected through your phone somehow, and now you're seeing ads on Amazon for this thing that you talked about.
Yes, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is.
It's fucking incredible.
if
If you
it
think
wasn't-
about it,
If it wasn't used for, or if it didn't have such terrible consequences, that would be really nice.
I think it has great consequences right now, dude. You know how many times I pull up on Facebook and I'm scrolling, and they're like, "I think you need this," and I'm like, "I fucking think you're right," but I can't.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have money, it would be the best feature in the world. Or if I had money, if I wasn't broke, that's what I meant.
I agree.
It'd be the best feature because I'd be like, you know what? I will take a drum set for $99.
I want to play music so bad. You don't think it'd be cool if we had a studio, a place where we could play music?
It would totally be cool,
Yeah.
but we don't have that.
Why don't we get that?
Well, I don't know how easy it is to start renting a studio right now.
Probably cheap right now.
Dude, I said not that long ago, right now is the time to look for an apartment in LA if you're,
I'm gonna get the RV.
you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
Like if you were really like, I want to move to LA,
Now's the time to
now's
make
the
that.
time.
Well, not now. At this
Pretty
very
soon,
moment.
people are getting evicted and shit. They can get the fuck out.
I mean, when they get it, I think once it, but then it's gonna become like LA again.
Yeah, but in 10, 15 years,
Yeah, I know. If you survive,
it's fucking an investment, bro.
I guess. Is that what your plan is?
Yeah, you know what? That
That's
is
the
my plan.
plan.
I'm gonna buy a house in the Mulholland Hills,
Okay.
and it'll be like $25K because
Right.
everybody's gonna leave,
Yes.
and then I'll just go live there on my own. It'll start to get run down, but you know, I'll manage.
You live Fight Club style.
Yeah. I'll fucking board up the windows.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be your imaginary friend.
You know, you'll be my
What's up? What's up, Will?
my butler.
What's up, Will? What's up, baby?
You'd be my weed guy.
Is that really?
Yeah.
So the plan is when the mass exodus happens, which it will, then you go in.
I'm gonna be like, you know how you see those shots of the freeway and it's like all packed going one way.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the 10 west or the 10 east. It's gonna be just packed of people leaving to like Arizona and Texas, and then I'm gonna be that one guy going on the 10 east going 115 miles an hour. So bing. Yeah.
I think it's a good plan once once the dust settles after the election.
Yeah.
Right now, wait till
I
the
just think there's gonna be a lot of cheaper apartment. Like rent's bound to go down. I think they're saying the taxes are gonna go up in LA, so that's something to worry about. But like I said, it might be a good time for an investment.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would invest in that way
What if we just found a studio in LA?
for a. Wait, are you saying a studio apartment?
No, like a
An actual like a recording studio. Yeah,
for cheap, or like a space that we could turn into a studio.
yeah. I think we could pull that off, and we could live out there because it's going to be cheaper again, and then build. I don't want to say the buddy system, but build mics.
Probably get more expensive here.
Yeah,
People are gonna leave LA and they're not gonna want to get far away.
Right.
Riverside's gonna be one of the nicer places.
Riverside's the new spot. People are trying to. Yeah.
Yep. Being gentrified.
So we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But so we could go to LA, build up. I don't want to call build up the buddy system essentially. Build open mics and shows, within reason that doesn't make me exhausted and angry, and then monopolize LA. Now that I've said that, people are going to
take
get
over
mad.
the world.
Take over the world. Yeah.
Dude.
Now that I've decided instead of
I think we need
Riverside
a symbol, maybe like a cross with some extra arms.
to like our Illuminati symbol. So we have the buddy
or
system logo, but
like
behind
a
that,
swastika.
that's smart. That's smart. We should embed our lizard people symbol into the buddy system. You know what I mean? So that people understand what this really is. They understand who I am as a person.
Dude, it would be so funny to start putting Illuminati stuff in our, so that if and when we fucking get rich and famous, people will be like, see, they've been in it from the beginning
all along. Can we talk to George about this?
And then we get to just be like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's just part of the design, bro.
Yeah.
Or that was time travel. That's what it was. It
was time travel.
Like the Berenstain Bears.
Is it Burn or Baron?
It is Berenstain. AIN.
Bernstein Bears.
Whereas most people would say Berenstein. EIN.
According to Wikipedia, the Berenstain Bears is a children's literature franchise created by Stan and Jan Berenstain and continued by their son, Mike Berenstain, who assumed partial.
See, the conspiracy is that it was Berenstein, because that's what everybody remembers it being. And then somebody went back in time and changed it.
But wouldn't that then make our memories changed as well?
I don't know how time travel works,
Yeah,
dude.
this is why time travel doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of paradoxes
that just doesn't.
It opens up that what we wouldn't know. I don't know. Maybe we would still have that memory, but whenever you go to check.
You know the weird thing about that conspiracy is why the fuck would that be the thing that they do?
Maybe it's a test to see the effects of a time machine, and then they can be like, "Oh, look, people actually remember it as it was."
Yeah.
This is just a test, dude. It's a fucking They probably had two universes, parallel universes, and they had a control group,
of course,
and then the one that they changed, which would be ours, and they'd be like, "Look, these people."
I think this is the thing.
That's how a real scientific alien would do it.
Did I tell you about the dude who? Dude, people need to sit down. People need to have a sit down.
People need to sit down.
I was doing street stand up.
That's what you should say to people. Like, sir, I need to think you need to sit down.
Yeah.
Right
He was sitting down when he said this, but he needed to sit further down.
Dude, why don't you squat?
Yeah. Just go lie down on the dirt.
Like an Asian taking a smoke break.
Yeah. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
That looks uncomfortable.
That is the most Asian thing ever, though.
It is super Asian.
To just squat down. Their butts almost on the ground. They're like resting on their heels.
I was
taking a drag.
Talking to this guy in the street. It was about the COVID thing, and he was like, COVID. He kept doing the air quotes and with the implication that it's not real.
Yeah.
And he said, I've been working around a bunch of people, and it hasn't happened to me for the past such and such amount of time. And I just didn't have the energy to say, sir, that's considered anecdotal evidence. So what you've done is you've assumed that based off of your own pure life experience,
Which
that
is about
everyone's-
0.001% of everybody.
right? But he wouldn't. It was like there's no reason to even.
Right.
Yeah. So, is everything okay? And I think that the anecdotal evidence is how people are living their lives through their phones.
Right.
So
They see like these videos and then they go like, oh, that's what's happening everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah. And I think that's the I guess maybe just take everyone's phones.
I mean, you can't do that now. It's a violation of,
Civil rights.
yeah. I mean, not civil rights, but personal rights.
What would happen?
Is it? We don't have the right to access a phone. That's a privilege.
No, if you bought it, it's your property.
Yeah, but they could just ban phones. And that wouldn't be.
If they can't control masks, you think they're going to be able to control phones?
No, but like they could. It's like they don't. It's not like
But then the
it's not an
tweets-
infringement on anybody's rights.
freedom of speech, technically, because freedom of speech
But
is
you
now
can still go out and say what you want, just not in that medium.
right. But that medium is arguably part of the world now. It's that thing where like now we have to adapt to the technology and our laws around the technology. So, for instance, cars and getting a driver's license was not even a concept in the 1700s.
Yeah, but that's not a right. It's a privilege. You have to earn that.
Right, but you couldn't just if a bunch of people were getting in car accidents and I didn't, you couldn't just be like, "Well, give me your license regardless."
I mean, they could.
Right, but I think you're missing the point. We're going in circles here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just say yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either, Aaron.
I think I kind of I care in the sense that I don't want the world to end and I want to keep moving along, but I don't care.
No, I could go for a world-ending event right now.
Really?
Yeah, a mass extinction event. That'd be cool.
You say that now.
I have a machete. What more do you need in an apocalypse, dude?
It's just a machete.
Just a machete, dude. You got shotgun shells that are gonna run out someday, dude. My machete is still gonna be there. It might get dull, but it's still gonna
From
hurt.
cracking skulls.
Still gonna hurt.
I I was actually saying something. I can't remember now. I don't know. How long have we been doing this?
Hour and 2 minutes.
Okay. How long do you want to keep doing it?
Hour and 4 minutes.
All right. Let's we'll I guess we end here if that's the case. Now that
I
you're
don't
done with
care.
your death
Do you have
juice.
anything else to talk about?
Oh, that I'm concerned about like just survival and safety stuff, but like I'm happy.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay.
You have guns. You know how to use them.
Now I do.
That's the important thing.
Shot that shotgun out in the desert.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Shotguns are another animal, dude.
Yeah, man.
Felt that power in your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Go bam, dude. That shit is no joke.
It was like I can. Yeah, no one's gonna. You hear that once outside my house, I really don't think you're gonna stick around. Yeah.
No, dude. Those things are so loud. They're terrifying. That's why, like, guns always scared me.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I'd hold it and I'd shoot it, I'd be like, oh yeah, this could end someone easily.
Yes.
Easily.
It's. I think this is in my head. I hope this is in my head, but I get scared of them. A lot of them coming. Like if one random racist dude came over here, fine. I think I'd be
Yeah.
okay. But I'm
But if you
scared
had
of.
like a mob,
Yeah.
of like 20 of them,
I'm not even.
dude, just start picking them off from up top, dude. Sit
Yep,
up
with
there.
my revolver.
No, dude, you got a shotgun. It can shoot 20 yards.
Like they're
down.
not going to shoot back.
Dude, you have cover. You have the house. You have the high ground. Dude, you need to do some military
What I
fucking
need to
training,
do?
dude.
All right.
Start reading fucking Art of War and shit. Sun Tzu, man. You need to get on that.
That was Sun Tzu.
Whatever. Used the wrong vowel. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. All right. I think this is done. This is.
Asian names, you know?
Yeah. Well. Hi, I'm Aaron.
Dude, there was a I helped my cousin move in not too long ago.
Yes.
And he had his Chinese friend over to help us move also.
Okay.
And he introduced himself, and I don't remember the name. I'm not gonna try to say what it was, but it was like one of those like very Chinese, and I was just like not ready for it, and like because I don't know, out here you meet so many Asian people where it's like my name's Tom, my name's
Tom Chen.
yeah, and it's like okay, but this dude just comes at me with a traditional Chinese name, and I was like, I'm not committing that to memory at all. Like I don't even know what he said.
He didn't even give you a nickname?
Nope. It was like a 2-syllable thing, and I was like, cool, nice to meet you.
Would our names be difficult out there?
Probably.
William?
Probably.
Aaron?
Well, they don't have L's
Or ours?
or R's.
Huh.
Or, I don't know how it goes. I had a Filipino explain to me why they have difficulty with like P's and F's because they don't have those
sounds
in there, or they don't have F.
Right.
So P's replace the F. That's why they have the accent that they have. Interesting, right?
Super interesting. It's hot, and I don't want to be in this garage anymore.
Oh, so now you're kicking me out.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Is this how you do it with your females?
Yeah. I
Hey,
say
it's hot in this garage, and I don't want to cuddle tonight because it's too hot. So then you can just go.
It's like 100 degrees.
You get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I came in you already. So
Why
are you here?
Why do you make me sound like Ari Shafir?
I don't know.
Right.
It just that's what I imagine you sound like after you have jizzed and you're ready to fall asleep. You're like, can you just go?
I just Jabba the Hutt out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me.
I'll put the garage door down. Don't worry about it.
Here's some Uber fare.
Yeah. You know what? Hand me my phone. I'll call you an Uber.
Yeah. That's so, man. We'll get into it. I'm for real hot. I want to stop doing this.
All right, fine, dude. Jesus Christ. Follow us on Instagram at Aaron Chase 91.
So angry.
At _Slim Henderson. Also at The Buddy System. Make sure you go to our website, thebuddysystem.co, where all of our podcasts are available on the same page. You can also find us on YouTube. Just search The Buddy System Comedy. All podcasts available there as well. Do you have any last words for the people?
No, it's hot.
Overthrow the government.
There you go.
From Aaron Chase. That's going to be your memoir.
That's the title of my memoir?
Yep. All right. Bye.